Okay, hi YouTube, it's Mad Mama Mary, and I'm here today to talk to you about strip clubs in Daytona. Okay, well, let's start with how many clubs there are. There's about 8. Um, when I say 8 clubs, I'm going to consider the outskirts of Daytona also uh, in driving distance, Volusia County. Let's start with Molly Brown's. You have Grandview Life. You have Diamond Dolls. You have Bottoms Up. You have Biggins. You have Pinups. You have Dixies in Deland, and you have Lollipops. Okay. Um, Now, I've worked at just about every club in town, really all of them, at some point. Um, are they upscale? Would I say the most upscale club would be Grandview and Molly Brown's, in my opinion. And I'm speaking for the the establishment, the building, the way they handle things, the management, the order, um, and the rules. Uh, Now, the worst clubs would be Bottoms Up, that's in New Smyrna, and that's about what, 20 minutes, 15, 15 minutes, depending on how far you are in Daytona, 15, 20 minutes out or less. Um, it's not the best club to go to. All right. To me, I think it's one of the most dangerous. That's how I see it. I would not go there. There's just too many creepy people there. Okay. So pinups is a good club. It's predominantly black, and the owner's really nice, and he's very professional, and he is very fit. Um, um, he's supposed to open up another club called Silhouettes, but they're having trouble getting that started. Um, some type of ordinance with the city, um, and that is said to be a more upscale club and a day and night club. So they would be open at day and they would be open at night. Now, the clubs that are open in the day here would consider Diamond Dolls. They open at 12. If Silhouettes gets open, they open at 12. And Biggins is open at 12. Um, another slow club would be Lollipops and Biggins. These are slow clubs. They didn't used to always be slow. They changed management and owners, and they go through transitions and different girls, and the value either goes down or up, or they go through transitions with managers. That's big issues and stuff I don't even want to get into. But if you really want to know, I could tell you. But a lot of the information is he say, she say, word of mouth. People tell you, but that's not important. If you're interested in coming here to dance, now everyone comes here to dance, seeking out like what is it for Bike Week, Oktoberfest, and Daytona 500. Um, Other than that, sometimes you might run into small things like MMA fighters come through town, and drag racers come into town, and sometimes firemen have like some type of thing that they do, and they all come to the strip club. Firemen don't really have money. I'm gonna tell you that now. So don't think it's just a crowded room with broke men. Really, sorry, but I don't. You're not gonna get anything from them. Um, what else? Let me see. Diamond Dolls is a place where, well, I got fired from there, so I don't work there anymore because I cursed out a customer. Yep, for being rude, and I do not tolerate disrespect. I don't care if you know the owner. Okay, I don't. They're always rude guys are always attached to a woman. I just have to put that out there. That's another thing I want to talk about. Couples, couples coming in the club. Now you get a lot of swingers, and I'm fine with the swingers because they get it. They're not that insecure, okay? Most of them. But when you get couples who have their own issues and the woman's doing it just to appease the guy, though, that's where you run into the trouble. Because I'll tell you a little story recently, which is why I decided to stop working at Molly Brown's for one of the reasons. Molly Brown's, the establishment is really nice. It's just, I don't like their customers, the people that they attract. Middle-aged douchebags. And then women come in there, couples who are really insecure and not really in there to have fun. Like you can go to a strip club with your man and get mad because he's looking at a girl who looks nothing close to what you are, and then go and dance with a girl who's less attractive than her just because you feel superior to that girl. Like, I'm not doing it. I'm really tall. I used to model professionally. So I'm like 5'10". Put heels on me, I'm 6 foot something. Okay? So automatically people are gonna see me. Okay? I can't hide. And the guy approached me, the guy approached me, we started talking, and he calls his family over. It was weird. He has 2 sons, his wife and him, and they were like French Canadians, okay? Like, so weird. So they're talking French and stuff. I read body language. I know what they're saying. And the lady's like, no, not her, not her. Like, tell him not, don't you dare dance with this bitch. Okay? So that happened. I'm like, is it because I'm black? No, it's because I'm pretty. Let's just keep it real. And I have some assets that she doesn't have. Okay. And he watched me all night. I'm sitting with another gentleman. This guy kept walking back and forth to the bathroom, just standing, hovering. I just like, stop looking at me. Okay. You're not going to put any money in my pocket. I don't want to take you home. That's, like, I don't. And right after that, same thing. A Filipino looking girl, a Thailand girl with her mail order bride husband who purchased her when she was 16. Like, why is she telling me this? Like, she gets insecure, whispers something in her husband's ear. And then I was like, do you all want me to leave? Should I leave? Like, I should have just got up, And like, no. Oh, you're fine. She gets up and goes tip a pretty girl, but she's like a girl. I'm more womanly when I get dressed up. Like, I'm not threatened by anyone, and I don't compare myself to other girls. But I feel like people want me to. No, I'm secure with myself. Very secure. Go ahead. Like, but I'm gonna keep trucking. That happened. And I'm like, just gobs of women just kept coming in, couples. I'm so sick of this night. Hardly made any money. Too many couples. If it was just a man, I would have did so good. I almost had this guy, and he got money, but it's okay. Right? Women are usually my downfall. Now, if you go down to Melbourne, the women are pretty nice. They're really nice. They tip more than the men. Okay, let's get back to it. Well, that was my little quick story time. But you have Dixie's in Deland. They have really good management. Okay, really good management. I used to work there a lot. It's one place I feel really protected because the managers are connected to a club in Cocoa Beach, and I kind of know of them. And Molly, I would say Lollipops is a little crookedy-ish. Like the managers look really bummy and unprofessional, and just, yeah, they look like beach bumps. No one has a uniform. It's just, you walk in, it has a stank smell to it. Like, I can't. And they have like low quality girls hanging out with flip flops and stuff, and I just can't. Yeah, let's just move on from them. Biggins, they've changed over the years. They used to be my number one club. They have some good managers, but their rules, they have the 4-hour rule, and I don't like that. As an independent contractor, I have a right to leave when I want to by law. Okay? So if the girls were smarter, That's something that they could fight in court, but they don't really know that. Um, I'm not going to bother with it. I'm just not going to go anymore to that club. They have a day shift, and the day shift is almost better than the night. It gets crowded there, and then it's just a bunch of people partying. It seems like that too at all the clubs lately. You get you can get a crowd, but there's not a lot of people spending money. Um, it used to be you can say, "Oh, do you have a couple of dollars for me?" They give you $1, $2, and you can rack up like $50, $80 just by doing that, right? You can't do that anymore. People don't even want to give a dollar. Okay? If you go down to Miami, those girls get on stage, whether you came to the stage or not, they walk around and you have to give a dollar or so, whatever. Because they don't play that down there. But here in Daytona, let's talk about the ages of the dancers. They're old women here. I know in North Carolina they have age stipulations age stipulations. Old women can't work past a certain age. It seems there, but here I've seen granny looking women. Okay, really old. I don't want to be that girl. That's why I know what to do with my finances. I have a financial advisor, so I know what to do with my money. Because my motivation is not to be on the pole at 48 and 56. I'm not doing it. Okay? And if I was, it would be because I'm teaching pole classes or something. But what's the funnest club in town? Depending on the girl, Diamond Dolls could be fun. They're more laid back. I like the day shift manager. Larry's a really good manager. And they have a new guy. He's pretty cool too. The one I don't like is Mike. He's horrible. He's like some bum off the street that they promoted to be a manager. Like some old dude with a ponytail, like with white tennis shoes. Fuck that dude, okay? Like, they need to get rid of him. The club would be so much better if, you know, Larry was one of the ones that just ran that shit. I don't think they really put too much money into it. Water leaks down sometimes in the ceiling and stuff. But they got those VIP rooms, so you can make money that way. Grandview, I only worked there like one time. And then there was like this incident that happened with some girl making up a lie about me. So I don't go there anymore. But they have a bouncer that is really cool that I used to know. I used to work with him. He's really cool. He's a black guy. His name is Riley. He's really cool. Bouncer. I felt safe when he was around. Being a bouncer, I felt safe. But I wasn't really close to any of the other ones. Let me see. The Silhouettes is supposed to open, and that owner is the same with he owns Pinups. He also owned like a club called Pinups in Pompeii I used to work at. He's a really cool guy. Okay. He's hands on. I've never seen none of the owners hands on. He knows his girls. Like, he's a really good businessman. Like, he takes the time out to talk to the girls. He's there. He's helping you get your paperwork when you getting hired, stuff like that. Like, that's a really good club. They take their time out to actually know the people. That's what I liked. So I haven't worked at the Pinups yet. I plan on it this week, but I used to when down in Palm Bay. But it's a really nice club. That's a safe place as far as like management and stuff. But it's a black club, so we get crunk, and when certain music come on and crazy stuff happen, you just gotta brace yourself and don't be in the wrong place at the wrong time. So I'm usually out when bad stuff kicks off. I'm just saying in general. I'll be able to give a review in a week or so after I go there. Let me see. You have day shifts, night shifts. Oh, I think Grandview has a day shift too, but theirs start at 3. So Biggins, Diamond Dolls start at 12 noon day shift. And then, Dixie's and Deland has a day shift too. I think theirs start at 12. And all the other clubs start at 7 and 8. And Pinups is only from Thursdays to Sunday. And they have hip hop night. I think Molly Brown's is the only place you have the parking. If you get there after 8 o'clock, you think you have to pay for parking. But if you get there before, it's free. And of course, drug addicts is everywhere. So drugs is everywhere. I'm not going to be like, oh, this club is more druggy than the other. But I don't see too many druggy type people like I used to. But Biggins did have a girl there. I was so surprised. A woman, old lady. This bitch had like no teeth, busted up teeth, crypt keeper looking hair, slime eater. Like, who's this busted bomb dancing in here? Like, come on. They got to do better. Like, I'm working a lot. I'm offended that you would hire someone to look like that alongside of me. I was offended. Like, who is this bitch? And she's talking to me. Hey, I'm like, I'm not a man. I don't have a dick, bitch. Get away from me. Like, go get your money. Like, whole nother story. Like, so I told one of the managers, because I'm really cool with him. He's a really nice guy. I'm like, why is she here? Why would y'all hire someone that looks like they walked off the street? Clearly, she's a drug addict. Oh, he's like, oh, she's done working anymore. We fired her. Okay. God, but why would you even hire someone like that? I was offended that I would have to work alongside of someone like that. She don't upkeep herself. No pride, no dignity. I can't. Okay? So that's the type. They have old women with people with grandchildren working. Diamond Dog's got a lot of the old women day shift. Most of them work day shift because the young, cuter girls come at night. They can't keep up. But if you ask me, for me, I prefer day shift because I like to be in bed early. But and start out early, get my money. But I don't like night shifts either because it's more of a struggle. You get more rude people than you do in the daytime. I hardly come across rude people in the day. Most of them are all at night. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because they're grumpy because they came out off of work, but that's that. The pole size. Some of the longer poles or standard poles, I think Pinups might have the longest pole. I'm just going to assume because they did it in Palm Bay. And the shortest pole is at Biggins. And if you're really tall like me, you have to adjust to the stage, like adjust your pole tricks. Okay, you may not be able to climb the pole because I pull myself up once, my head is hitting the top. Like, I can't do all those fancy stuff that I could at another club where you can actually climb it and twirl yourself down. I can't do that. I have to think of creative things to do lower to the ground. So consider that. And Dixie's and Deland has a smaller ceiling too when you're dancing. So Dixie's has a short pole, Biggins has a short pole, Lollipops has a Circus Olay type of swing circle in the middle, but their poles are long. Molly Brown's is long, Grandview's is long, Domino's is long, Bottoms Up is kind of short. So, let me see. The music choice. Molly Brown's is pretty good at letting you get the music type you want. No doubts about it. They have huge champagne rooms. Most of them have champagne rooms. Yeah. Except for Biggins. For sure. I don't think they have a champagne room. They just have the VIP. And I don't think Lollipops has a champagne roll either. What's that? What am I hearing? Are these my neighbors? Hold on. Well, this microphone picks up everything. I should use this to eavesdrop on people. Let me stop. That's me. Nope. Um. Let me see. Let me see. The rules. No, you don't need a license to work here in Orlando. You do. You have to go to the city hall or something and get a text. Pay like $35, $40 for your license. No licenses needed. No auditions needed here. They don't do auditions. They just want to see what you look like and tell you when to come in. Most of the time, you have to come in I know Dixie and Deland says you have to come in Thursday, Friday, Saturday when the hiring manager is there. Well, most clubs say come Monday through Thursday between 7 and 8 or from 8 to 10, depending on the club. And bouncers. I don't think most dancers know about this, but most bouncers that they hire have some type of skill trade. This is just in general at any club. They either know how to do Tai Chi, Taekwondo, martial arts, bodybuild, boxing, some type of skill set like surveillancing or identifying weird body language, able to read body languages, read lips, or used to work with law enforcement, someone who was in the military, who's great with guns or something. That's what real professional clubs usually hire. And I found that out a few years back. So if you're looking to be a bouncer here or something like that, you might want to have a skill that comes with some type of combat training or people skill where you can identify dangerous things in the environment. That's what they look for with bouncers. The judge just had to put that out there. Um, so to keep the girls safe. But some of these clubs nowadays, like they are not in Daytona. I can't really tell, you know. But just some. Um, Let me see. Um, Mum, 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 mum. Let me see. I think I hit everything. I hit everything that I wanted to talk about. Really. Yeah. That's that. So if you have any questions, you can put it all down there in the comment section. If you want to come here and dance for bike week and stuff, they just be hiring girls. Whole lot of them. They don't care. Come on in, come on in, come on in. But if they reach capacity, they be like, no. But most of the time, they're like, yeah, because they're going to get your money. Okay? These house fees, they're kind of lenient with the house fees. But when January starts, that is the season. Slow season starts in August when everybody goes back to school. But so August to December is slow. And then January picks back up through the summer. It's pretty up, like busy for the most part. But Oktoberfest, I think I worked really like one day, but I would work the day shift. And that's the day I got fired from Diamond Dollars for cursing a customer out. I left with $460, and I had that before 5 o'clock, and I went in at 12. And my goal was $1,000, but I couldn't get that because all the lame, poor bums came in who were negative and talking shit about the girls on stage. Imagine sitting down with a fat ass man talking shit about a girl who is heavy set too. I'm like, but you, in my mind, I'm like, but you can't even get on the stage and do what she do. She big, but she doing it. Like, I cannot stand that. I hate when men talk about shit about the woman's body and they're doing it to another woman, telling me shit about another woman's body. You're fat. You don't look like her. She's at least she kept herself together. Okay, that shit bothered me. Okay, so that was pissing me off. He's talking shit about a girl on stage who's overweight, who's big, but her body was tight. Okay, she's a white girl. She's got a black tight body. She's making money as a black guy making it rain. I think he was just mad about that. And so I'm hearing this bullshit. I'm like, I'm not getting no money from this broke ass dude. And then I get up to do my rounds because I'm going to go home. And I got into it with some guy because I'm doing my job. Fuck you, you fat ass bitch is what I call them. Oh, he wants to tell the manager I'm the owner's friend. Fuck you. Fuck every fucking body. Okay? Like, I don't get it. I'm not going to be disrespected. Okay? I'm not. And I don't think any girl should be just lower your standards just to appease other people. No, you be you. Shoot. If we had more girls to stand their ground, less of us would be disrespected. I'm not that bitch. I will put my hands on a dude. Okay? I got 3 older brothers that taught me how to wrestle. Okay? Try me. So, anyway, yeah. That's all I can say. Are these clubs in the ghetto? All of Daytona is the ghetto. No, I'm just joking. But Diamond is in a hood. Not really hood, but it's kind of ghetto. And near the railroad tracks. The rest of them are like beachside. So, and Bottoms Up is out in like the middle of nowhere. Same as Dixie's and Deland. Just to get to Dixie's and Deland, you have to see deer. So you need to be mindful of the deer. There's another club. So it's really nice. I forgot. It's called Soft Tails. Soft Tails, and that's on the way to Deland. Got all about Soft Tails. So there's really a total of 9 clubs. I forgot. Soft Tails. They don't make no money. And they like their girls to stay all night. They run your ID. People don't like you running their ID. Okay? And men are really offended about that. But they were running the strippers' IDs too. But it's okay. Whatever. But yeah. And the next group of strip clubs would be in, say if you come to live in Daytona Beach, the next group of strip clubs, if you drove an hour to an hour and a half to 2 hours out, you will run into the Brevard County, which is Cocoa Beach area. And that will consist of Inner Room, Lido's, Cheaters, uh, Red Leopard, Bare Assets, and Pinups in Palm Bay. So they have a total of 6 clubs down there. All right. So if you get tired of here, you can just trickle your way down there. The girls are a lot prettier. They're not as old. There's way more diverse girls. You got Asian, Chinese, Asian, Black, Spanish, white, old and young, but not as old as the girls here, and all types of shapes. So way more variety there. Just to throw that out there, okay? If you're looking to move here and dance, you got a car, you want to drive, so you have more options, okay? And that's it. So I'm gonna go. Peace. Bye.